Khabib Nurmagomedov was born on September 20, 1988, in the Kirova village of Kyzyl-Yurtovsky district, as the second of three children of Abdulmanap Nurmagomedov, a war veteran and distinguished athlete. He has an older brother, Mohammad Nurmagomedov, and a younger sister, Amina. Khabib Nurmagomedov began his combat training at a young age. In 2001, the family moved to Makhachkala. Here, he began undertaking training in wrestling, and when he turned 15, he also began classes in judo. Though he initially felt the transition from wrestling to judo was difficult, his father felt it was essential that he learn to compete in a GI jacket. His father started teaching him Sambo when he was 17 years old. However, sometime later, his family shifted to Kyiv in Ukraine, where he continued his training. Career. In September 2008, Khabib Nurmagomedov made his MMA debut. Within a month, he had 4 wins, 3 of which came in a single day. The following month, he won the first Atrium Cup competition championship in Moscow. Over the next 3 years that followed, he won 12 matches, including his M1 global debut in 2009. 2 years later, he went on to compete for the Pro FC promotion. The same year, he engaged in 7 fights and won all of them. His remarkable 16-win record with no defeats drew the attention of the Ultimate Fighting Championship. In 2011, he signed a 6-fight agreement with the UFC. He entered the lightweight division. He made his debut against Kamal Shaloris in early 2012. He won the match in the 3rd round. Other opponents he has faced and defeated in UFC fights include Gleison Tibau, Thiago Tavares, Rafael dos Anjos, Pat Healy, and Abel Trujillo, among others. Khabib Nurmagomedov set a new record of 21 successful takedowns out of 27 attempts during his battle against Abel Trujillo in 2013. The same year, he challenged mixed martial artist Gilbert Melendez to a face-off match, which was scheduled for early 2014. However, the battle was ultimately canceled and replaced by Nate Diaz, an American professional mixed martial artist. This bout was also canceled for unclear reasons. Due to injuries and poor health, he was forced to postpone multiple matches between September 2014 and 2015. He was affected due to knee and other injuries. He returned back to fighting in 2016 when he defeated UFC newcomer Daryl Horcher in a fight. In November of that year, he fought against Michael Johnson and won in the 3rd round with a submission from the opponent. Khabib Nurmagomedov was set to battle Tony Ferguson for the interim lightweight championship in 2017. However, he became ill as a result of issues during the weight-cutting process, and the fight was canceled. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Edson Barboza faced off at UFC 219 on December 30, 2017. Nurmagomedov dominated his opponent in all 3 rounds of the fight, eventually winning by unanimous decision and collecting his first performance of the night bonus. At UFC 223 on April 7, 2018, Nurmagomedov faced off against Ali Iaquinta. Being at the peak of his career, Nurmagomedov comfortably beat Iaquinta and won the fight by unanimous decision to emerge as the UFC lightweight champion. On October 6, 2018, Khabib Nurmagomedov defended his UFC lightweight title against Conor McGregor at UFC 229 by defeating McGregor in the 4th round via submission. He defeated Justin Gaethje in the final match of his career, which took place at UFC 254 in October 2020. Thereafter, he retired from the sport. Fighting style. Nurmagomedov used a wrestling-based, relentless type of pressure called mauling against his opponents. Using a variety of wrestling and judo takedowns, he pressed his opponents against the cage and locked up their legs and an arm to prevent them from escaping. From this position, he exhausted his opponents by forcing his weight against them and attacked with measured strikes his opponents were often unable to defend. This was one of the several characteristic styles he employed to get to his finishing move. Throughout his career, 19 of his 29 victories came via TKO, KO, or submission. Awards and achievements. In 2008, Khabib Nurmagomedov won the Pankration Atrium Cup. In 2009, he took home the gold medal from the World Combat Sambo Championships. Also, he was the M1 Challenge selection winner that year. In the same year, he won the gold medal at the Russian Combat Sambo Championships, which were organized by the Russian Combat Sambo Federation. In 2010, he won 2 Sambo awards, a gold medal at the World Combat Sambo Championships, and a silver medal at the World Cup in Combat Sambo. In 2012, he won 2 titles in grappling. He was the men's no-gi expert welterweight champion, as well as the ADCC Rules no-gi expert welterweight champion. He was awarded FightBooth.com S 2013 Staredown of the Year. He was also awarded SureDog.com S 2013 Breakthrough Fighter of the Year. SureDog.com awarded him the title of Comeback Fighter of the Year in 2016. The same year, he was named International Fighter of the Year at the World MMA Awards. The record for most takedowns in a single Ultimate Fighting Championship also belongs to Khabib Nurmagomedov. With 27 attempts, he has 21 takedowns on his record. Final. The Eagle, or Khabib Nurmagomedov, is a well-known character in the mixed martial arts community. Nurmagomedov, a native of the Republic of Dagestan, has gained notoriety for his unmatched abilities and commanding fighting style. With a perfect record of 29 wins and 0 defeats, he has demonstrated his outstanding grappling talents and unwavering dedication in the cage. Nurmagomedov's upbringing in a family of wrestlers has had a profound impact on his career, shaping him into one of the most formidable fighters in the sport today. So, what are your thoughts about Khabib Nurmagomedov? Don't forget to share your ideas in the space provided for comments below.